The officer's body cam recorded everything that night, except the moment the suspect disappeared in front of him. This case comes from an unsolved incident in rural Kentucky in 2022, logged under case KY 7714, involving a routine welfare check that turned into something the department still refuses to fully explain. Officer Daniel Pierce was dispatched just after midnight to check on an abandoned farmhouse off County Road 9. A neighbor had reported screaming, followed by sudden silence. The house had been empty for years, or at least it was supposed to be. Pierce arrived alone. His body cam was active, standard procedure. The house looked normal from the outside. Old, wooden, slightly leaning, with a broken porch light swinging in the wind. But the moment he stepped inside, his radio crackled. Not static. A voice. Soft. Clear. "Don't go upstairs." Pierce stopped immediately. He asked dispatch if they heard that, but they denied any transmission. The house interior was mostly empty. Dust, broken furniture, peeling wallpaper, except for one detail: fresh footprints, barefoot, leading from the kitchen to the staircase. Pierce followed them, step by step. The camera clearly recorded each movement. As he reached the stairs, the radio repeated again, "Don't go upstairs," this time louder, closer. Pierce hesitated, then continued. Halfway up the stairs, the body cam audio suddenly distorted, like the microphone was being pressed underwater. But the video remained clear. At the top of the stairs, there was a hallway with 3 doors, all slightly open, all dark. Then something strange happened. The hallway lights flickered in sequence, like someone was walking behind them. Pierce moved forward slowly, shining his flashlight into the middle room. Empty. Then the left room. Empty. Then the right room. That's where he stopped, because standing inside the room was a man, not moving, just staring at him. Pierce immediately raised his weapon and ordered him to show his hands. The man didn't respond, just stood there, completely still. Then the radio in Pierce's vest crackled again. He's not supposed to be seen. Pierce stepped forward. The man's face was wrong, not injured, not masked, just slightly blurred around the edges, like the camera couldn't focus on him properly. Pierce called for backup, but the radio went dead. No signal, no transmission, only silence. He took another step, and the man in the room suddenly moved, not toward him, but backward, into the wall. Pierce froze. The man didn't open a door, didn't fall. He simply sank into the wall like it wasn't solid. The body cam captured it clearly, a human figure dissolving into plaster and wood. Pierce rushed forward immediately, striking the wall, searching for hidden doors, anything. But there was nothing, just solid structure. Then, behind him, footsteps, running down the hallway. Pierce turned. No one there. But all 3 doors were now fully closed. The body cam recorded Pierce breathing heavily. Then a final transmission from dispatch came through. "Officer Pierce, your location shows you're still outside the house. Confirm." Pierce looked at his camera, then at the hallway, then said, "I'm inside. I'm on the 2nd floor." A long pause. Then dispatch replied, "Your body cam shows you never entered the house." Pierce looked down at his chest. The camera feed showed him standing outside on the porch, completely still, not moving, not speaking, just staring at the house. The live footage contradicted everything he was experiencing. Then the camera glitched for exactly 3 seconds. When the feed returned, Pierce was gone. The body cam dropped to the porch steps, still recording. But only the empty yard was visible. No officer, no movement, no sound. Backup units arrived 12 minutes later. They found the house completely empty. No signs of struggle, no footprints inside, no fingerprints. Nothing inside matched the original report. The body cam was recovered, but the final 47 seconds of footage were corrupted. Only audio remained. A faint whisper, "Don't turn it off." Then silence. Officer Daniel Pierce was never found. Officially, the case is still open, but internally, the department marked it as location discrepancy/subject removed from recorded space. And in that county, officers still avoid night calls to that farmhouse. Because sometimes, during late shifts, the radio will briefly crackle with a familiar voice saying, "Don't go upstairs.